Hello, hello. This is pretty loud. Well, first of all, thank you guys for being here. I'm very excited to have a few minutes to share our story, where we're headed, what is the purpose of humanity meeting blockchain. As a lot of people don't know, in the beginning, Bitcoin in itself was a giving opportunity that was given to all of us that a lot of people have lost sight of. Back in 2009, a lot of you might not know this, but Bitcoin was actually given away by a group of gamers that started mining the token, and they saw that there was value behind it. So what they did, they started transacting amongst each other, creating transactional history, taking the time to start sharing it, getting the eyes of people like you and I to look at this white paper, understanding that there was something behind that that could really make an impact on humanity. And we've been so focused throughout the years on how great the technology is that we really have forgotten the principle why blockchain began and why Bitcoin began. And through its inception, the entire opportunity was to create sovereignty, that transparency that people are looking for, that's peer-to-peer, that we don't get from the banking systems. So as we look along what it all represented, the biggest question is, why are we right now having so many problems with adoption? And I think everyone that's here will be very keen to understand that what I'm sharing with you guys, it's a reality that whether we like it or not, we're gonna live it until people come together to really understand its purpose. So let's look at it from the perspective of the very first one. Some people have taken advantage of the technology to maximize their own personal wealth, as well as others are having a major power struggle. So from the beginning, they saw that it was so easy to do so much with it that people said, wait a minute, this is an opportunity for me to do some crazy stuff and become a billionaire, become a millionaire right out of this, because there's not enough education on it. But people are excited about it, right? So that's the number one thing. Number two, the lack of education in the space was another problem, and how the space can actually make a difference if engaged and executed correctly. We have all these great people, Binance themselves, streaming live for us right now, trying to educate people, trying to help people. You have all the influencers like BitBoy, Mooncow, all these guys trying to make a difference. But even so, there's not basic education for the average person to know how to really make a difference with blockchain. So that has been also a major problem. But as an executive, as an owner, as a founder, as a philanthropist for the past 20 years of my life, this to me hit home. There's a lack of accountability in executives that are making decisions behind some of these major companies that we see that are trustworthy. So, we try to trust, we try to be understanding of the innovation behind what it represents, but sometimes it's hard to do that with the transparency that we're supposed to be having. We're not having it, hence the reason why we've had so many issues with adoption. And right now, we've seen some fallouts happening, and it was just like in this other event that I had, that we were just at in Malta. They asked me the question, hey Jerry, what do you think of the bear market? What do you think, how you seen this bear market? And I was very candid, and I said, well, I don't think it's a bear market, I think it's a purge. I think this very bear market has become a purge of all these products, all these projects that have real no utility, that have been so volatile, that are being purged out to give new companies that are coming with integrity to really build an ecosystem, to build communities for the long haul in blockchain. So I see this bear market as an opportunity market to really make a difference, and that was my answer to that. So based on these problems of adoption, I think we're here to help change that. So what have we done? What have we done, and what is it that we're trying to do to make a difference? A lot of people have asked, what is PhilCoin? What is this Phil app thing? And to be very candid with you, we've built the first philanthropic super app called the Phil app, and we built it and we designed it with the end user in mind and helping the end user empower themselves while they utilize this app. And the cool thing about the app, if you look at the app, in this little video, it's a pretty robust app. Just think of this app as an incubator. So, you know, NFTs, Web3, metaverses, education, gaming, communication, and you go inside of this app and you earn PhilCoin for using it. You earn cryptocurrency for using it. But the best part I love about the app is that at the end of it, it tells you, guess what? You've earned all this. Now you got to go to the donations tab. And from what you earned, give half of it away directly to one of these 500 or 1,000 charities that are there and give it peer-to-peer to them. So what did we do? We caught off the giants, and just like Bitcoin, it became peer-to-peer. Wouldn't it be nice for you to just give directly to someone that you know is in need and you know that it's going directly to them? How many of you, by a show of hands, would like to know that your donations or what you're doing is going to the right people? Am I right? Well, that's exactly what we did. We cut out that middle person, and we're making sure that that is going directly to the cause that you want. And you know what? You want to know what the best part about that is? Is that you're giving from what you earn, which means just for using the app, you earned, and you're actually giving back. So now watch some of the things that this app does, which is the cool part. And how does this work? How many of you are keen to education? How many of you believe that education is important? Raise your hand. You guys with me? Okay, what if I were to tell you that we have the first soft skills training education ecosystem in our app that is accredited in the United States, that your actual credits can be transferred to your university, and it's for free? Who will get excited about that? I will get pretty excited about that, right? So we're doing that. If you go through the school itself, you will be paying close to $3,000 a year, but because of our over-decade relationship with Success Training Institute here in the United States and the program that they have for scholarships, we are able to do this on the app for free globally for people who want to get soft skills trainings. And for those of you who don't know what soft skills are, those are EQ, not IQ skills. They're EQ, and a lot of that is not being taught in schools at all. So that's one of the things that we do. How many of you, obviously, we're all social. We like Instagram. We like Twitter. We like all these great platforms. We are building our own platform that pays you to be social. How many of you would like to just be paid for having your content up on an app, and then for you to put your own content to donate? Let's say you guys want to help your neighbor that you know that she's a single mom with 6 kids and she's struggling, and you want to surprise this lady, and you go ahead on your social media page in our app, say, I want to help my neighbor, and I want to go ahead and surprise her, and I want to record the whole entire thing, and I want to give back to her. Whoever wants to donate, I'm raising $1,000 to buy her groceries. And you go ahead and do that right through the app, and then you go ahead and put all that content on our social app, and you did it all by sharing, because nothing came out of your pocket. You did it just for sharing, because we're the ones giving onto you so you can give onto others. That's that part. Then you have the referral program, the same thing. This is not an MLM, this is straight referral. You go ahead and give, we give, you give back, everyone's happy. We have a referral program, we have a chat. We have a low bandwidth ecosystem that you can chat. Right now, how many of you knew or don't know or didn't know that you're actually paying for WhatsApp? Did you guys know that you're paying for WhatsApp? Raise your hand if you knew you're paying for it. Well, did you know that for every 3 minutes of talk time, you're actually utilizing 1 megabyte of your data? That's correct. You can Google it. It's all public record. For every 3 minutes of talk time, you are utilizing 1 megabyte of your data. On our chat app, you're actually getting 7 minutes of talk time for the same 1 megabyte. And you're getting paid for using it, because the more time you spend on the app, the more you earn. We also have staking. How many of you know staking? Everyone knows staking. But you want to know what the best part about our staking program is? It's completely non-custodial. What does that mean? That you can unstake anytime you want, no penalties, no fees, because we don't want to have control of what belongs to you. We want to give to you to create that principle that happened in the beginning with Bitcoin by creating the largest community of philanthropists around the world through blockchain. So how do you do that? By giving people freedom to be whoever they want to be. That's our staking program, fully transparent and non-custodial. And last but not least, everything that you do becomes extremely transparent because it's all on the app and you know where everything's going. So with that said, one of the things I always ask myself is, what does everyone earn? The philanthropy token called Philcoin. So this mega app has a token called Philcoin, and this token is built on the same principles as Bitcoin. We want to make a difference in the blockchain. A lot of people ask me, well, since you're giving so much, how is Philcoin making, or how is the Philcoin Foundation making any money? How do you guys make money as a business? Because everyone is focused on the business principle and the business aspect of what anything blockchain can be. But a lot of people have forgotten the most important part about blockchain and about humanity, that the largest commodity on earth are human beings. There's 8 billion people on this planet. And if human beings are not moved by something that has happened or something that needs to happen, well, guess what? You're not going to have the traction you need. So what do you want to do? Cater to the people, cater to the needs of people, and automatically anything you do in life, anything you do for life, will actually be reciprocal to you based on the principles of why you're doing it. And it's hard to understand that sometimes because people are so focused on the money, but we have telco partnerships. We have a community in 76 different countries with over 200 million people that are coming on board this second quarter of this year through our inner circle of people that we have around the world and through our ambassadors. We have a group of ambassadors that are my accountability organization that holds us accountable as the founders. So we're all about people and making people become who they are. The app also allows the users to earn while they use it. They also can be bought in some of these major exchanges. We're already on 2 centralized exchanges, plus we're on a decentralized exchange. And a lot of people ask us, why are you not in Binance yet? Why are you not in Coinbase yet? Why are you not in these places yet? The reality of the thing is that we want to make a difference as we go along with what we want to do. So at the end of the day, guys, this is where we at. Where all of this is what we use and we give back to people around the world. You can swap inside the wallet. You can do amazing things. You can even buy it with your Visa or MasterCard. At the end of the day, guys, what are we trying to do to make a difference in the world? We want to alleviate environmental issues. We want to be able to give back. We want to be economically and politically correct with people. We want to be social. We want to make a difference around the world. And that's what the Phil app is, and that's what Philcoin is. And we are the first ecosystem to do that simply by changing the way giving happens. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you guys enjoy the presentation.